How much will 200 NEAR potentially be worth in 2025? In today's video, let's find out. However, before I continue on any further, please keep in mind that I am not a financial advisor, and this video is not meant as an invitation to buy, sell, or trade cryptos. That is not the case whatsoever. But besides that point, as of right now, 200 NEAR is currently worth $320. And with that in mind, if during the next bull run, let's say NEAR were to go back to its all-time high price, 200 NEAR would potentially be worth around $4,100. That is around a 12x in terms of price increase to just go back to its all-time high price, which I think is very impressive. NEAR is incredibly oversold as of right now, in my opinion. And personally speaking, do I think that NEAR can go back to its all-time high price during the next bull run? Yes, I do, and let me explain why I think so. First of all, when it comes to NEAR, NEAR is the native token for the NEAR protocol. On the NEAR protocol, NEAR can be used for transaction fees, to run applications, and to pay for storage as well. And when it comes to the NEAR protocol, I do think it is very amazing. And let me show you what I'm talking about. First of all, if we take a look at the NEAR protocol, what is it, right? The NEAR protocol is a proof-of-stake blockchain that uses sharding technology in order to achieve scalability. And some of you may be wondering, okay, what is sharding technology? And what sharding technology is that it's essentially a form of horizontal scaling. And when it comes to horizontal scaling, it is a great alternative to vertical scaling. A lot of blockchains out there use vertical scaling. And what this means right here is that these blockchains that use vertical scaling, the way they expand their network is by adding more power and memory to a system and its core processing unit. However, on the flip side, with horizontal scaling, instead of adding more power to a system, it instead involves more nodes to, for example, let's say by adding more machines in order to expand their network. Quite essentially, with vertical scaling, the goal is to make the system and its core processing unit as powerful as possible. However, with horizontal scaling, the goal is to distribute the load. And just to give this some context, I want to use a real-life example to further explain the difference between vertical scaling and horizontal scaling. For example, let's say I am the team captain for a tug-of-war team. Let's say I want to choose members for my team, and I want to find a way to win the tug-of-war match. If I am using a vertical scaling approach, my goal would be to just get, let's say, for example, 3 people, but my intention with those 3 people is to find the most powerful 3 individuals I can find. Again, right, through vertical scaling, the goal is to increase the power of a system. However, on the flip side, if I were to take a horizontal scaling approach, my goal would be to, for example, get 10 mediocre people, but to then distribute the load. Again, right, vertical scaling, quite essentially, it's like getting 3 powerful people, but horizontal scaling, it's like, let's say, getting 10 mediocre people, but then distributing the load. And that right there is what the NEAR protocol does. It distributes the load on its network through sharding technology. And sharding technology, again, right, is a form of horizontal scaling. The NEAR protocol is taking a totally different approach than most other blockchains out there. It's trying to achieve scalability in such a different way. I think the NEAR protocol is extremely revolutionary, and I think it is very impressive as well. However, it doesn't end there, because when it comes to the NEAR protocol, in my opinion, I think it is doing very well as of right now. For example, as of right now, around 39% of the entire supply of NEAR is currently being staked. And now some people may think, around 39%. Why is that even impressive? And the reason why that's very impressive is because a 39% staking ratio is actually higher than Polygon's staking ratio. So when you think about it, right, a staking ratio of 39% is actually something to behold. It is very amazing in my opinion. However, it doesn't end there, because when it comes to the NEAR protocol, it has already been able to achieve a block height of over 92 million. It also has been able to handle around 326,000 transactions per day, and it has an average block time of just around 1 second. I think that is absolutely fantastic in my opinion. So overall, when I consider just how extraordinary the NEAR protocol is, I truly do believe that NEAR, during the next bull run, will have no issues returning back to its all-time high price. And now, with that being said, I want to talk about the next price target for NEAR, and that is NEAR at the price of $35. And when it comes to this, do I believe that NEAR can reach this during the next bull run? Yes, I do, and let me explain why I think so. And one of the main reasons why I think so is because I believe that the NEAR protocol is heading in the right direction. For example, if we take a look at this, we will see that very recently the NEAR protocol partnered up with Google Cloud, which I think is very incredible. And furthermore, the Near protocol already has 750 projects built on it already, and it has over 766,000 monthly active users. The Near protocol ecosystem also has over 25 million total accounts, and the projects on the Near protocol have already raised over $579 million in funding. I mean, wow, that's absolutely insane in my opinion. So overall, when I consider just how fantastic the Near protocol is doing right now, when I consider the projects built on it, when I consider how much funding it has received, when I consider its partnerships, when I take all of that into account, I truly do believe that Near is heading in such an amazing direction. And I think that during the next bull run, Near will have no issues going to the price of at least $35. And now with that being said, I want to talk about an even bigger price target for Near, and that is Near at the price of $50. And when it comes to this price target, some people may think, oh wow, $50 for Near, oh that's crazy, oh that's ridiculous, oh that's so outlandish. But in my opinion, I don't think it's crazy, I don't think it's ridiculous, and I don't think it's outlandish. In fact, I actually do believe this is quite a realistic goal for Near to reach during the next bull run, and let me show you why I think so. And one of the main reasons why I think so is because when it comes to the Near protocol, it has a very impressive DeFi ecosystem. And some people may think, oh, who cares about DeFi? But in my opinion, the DeFi market has such incredible potential, and there's data that shows how this is actually the case. For example, if we take a look at this, we will see that the DeFi market is expected to be worth $398.77 billion in 2031, exhibiting a compound annual growth rate of 45.16%. And I think that right there is a very staggering statistic. The potential of the DeFi market, in my opinion, can't be underestimated. I think the DeFi market has such incredible potential. I think moving forward, crypto projects that have an amazing DeFi ecosystem, much like the Near protocol, will do so amazing in the long term. So in conclusion, when I consider the fundamentals of the Near protocol, when I consider the use case of Near, and when I consider just how massive the DeFi market could potentially be in the very near future, when I take all of that into consideration, I truly do believe that Near, during the next bull run, could very well reach the price of at least $50. I think Near is that special. I think it's fundamentally fantastic, and I am extremely bullish on its future. And if you want to check out a very interesting video, make sure to go ahead and click on this thumbnail right here. It's a very fantastic video, and I think you all would really love it.